Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is Sullivan Adam King in my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 36 right now. The tournament continues. We got Vegeta versus the Metal Man and Magetta right now. And I gotta say, this fight was definitely very, very interesting because it put in so many things that we didn't have to see coming. There's so many things, so many quotes. I liked how this episode was, even though it was a little, unexpected. Well, for one thing, like Vegeta having his difficulty with Magetta. I mean, he's basically fighting a robot man. So, so an opponent like Vegeta normally, an opponent like that would normally be a piece of cake for Vegeta. But then again, Vegeta just not using his full power. So he may have gone Super Saiyan, but he's not using full power. So, and seeing how he counters Vegeta using his lava, using his lava spit, even expelling gas from his body. That's why I said gas. They even call it a fart in the episode. It's pretty hilarious. I mean, even though, stuff like that would normally be considered weapons or something, but since they're a part of his body, he emits them, so they're not considered illegal weapons. And I like how twist and turn so many crazy and goofy moments in this episode. There were so many things that were off. For example, well, we get to see Vegeta, even though he's fighting Monaka his best, he keeps giving his back against the wall. And I mean that literally with that barrier that Champa set up. It also serves another one. It also serves as a ring out, but two, it also gives Vegeta kind of a disadvantage because that thing has like compressed air, which allows normal air to escape. And since Magetta's body heat, with the lava, burns the air and the atmosphere, it's burning the air a lot faster, which means Vegeta's getting more and more exhausted. So Vegeta's kind of at a disadvantage. So I knew there was something more to. I knew there was something more to the rule when Champa added that barrier. People knew there was something else. Like we knew there was something that was up, but now we get to know our answer. Like Champa, how about he may be a god of destruction, but he's doing everything he can to win make sure he wants to make sure he doesn't want to lose to Beerus, and Beerus the same thing, and seeing how well this was a good episode, seeing how Vegeta trying to do his best, using his best moves, like he uses Gallic Gun, he used his Final Flash, and this is because of the fact that he's having such difficulty that he literally almost loses himself in his anger. One of the things Vegeta is proud of is two things: one for being a Saiyan prince, the other being a warrior. So he doesn't like it, the fact that he's being pushed to his limits, even severely to his limits, by someone like Magetta. So it's pretty interesting. I also gotta know some of the quotes in this thing. Like for example, Vegeta. For a second, we thought he was gonna get a ring out. But instead he was saved by barely saved by just a small piece of the ring. Like his foot landed on the floor, but foot got caught between a piece of the ring, a piece of the arena. So he technically he didn't touch the floor, so he was eliminated. That was a technicality. That was a minor technicality, but Vegeta got saved by a technicality nonetheless. It's pretty interesting, like there were so many awkward moments. And Vegeta getting so upset, like the fact that he doesn't like it that he's being cornered in this barrier. How he said that if this is a problem if I touch the barrier, so he just destroys it using his energy. It's pretty crazy and intense. And overall, I liked it. How Vegeta was. Seeing how crazy how intense he got, even though this fight. I mean, he wasn't fighting seriously from the start because he didn't take someone that looked like Magetta very seriously. But again, he was chosen to be a strong warrior. He was chosen to he's just chosen to represent Universe 6. So it makes sense that he would be strong enough to at least give Vegeta a good fight. So not beat him, but give him a good fight. You guys understand this, right? I mean, you guys understand. I also liked how some of the quote unquote crazy moments, some of the hilarity highlights, how when the barrier became dispersed and destroyed, so all the pieces went everywhere. There were two characters that kept their cool. One was Heat, he is probably the strongest of all the characters because when Frost tried to break the rules and try to steal some of the prizes, it like was Cube. Frost took him out with just his energy, and he didn't even lift a finger. And we know that, he took Frost out with just his energy. He didn't lift a finger. He barely talked. And one of the reasons why he did it is because he doesn't uphold honor. He just wants the cube for himself. So he made a deal with Vados. So something else is up. We also get to see that Monaka kept his cool. Remember what Vera said when he's in his meditative state and when he's frozen like that, like he like in this state, no one should disturb him. Apparently, he's so powerful in that state that he once destroyed an entire planet by himself. We kind of spawned rumors over that time that Monaka is really a previous god of destruction before Beerus. So that's just one rumor. Even though we have not gotten any confirmation on this. Remember, these episodes, they're showing us stuff and episodes and things that in the episode that they haven't even shown up in the manga yet. And the manga is monthly, not weekly, and the episodes are weekly. So we gone way past the point of past the point of stuff that we didn't know was coming. So it makes sense, given the detail. I mean, you understand, right? Anyway, situation continues. Things get funny. How one of the funny moments when Bowen was getting upset that Vegeta wasn't trying his hardest. How he tried to grab Jocko and like hit him on the head, but Jocko did a funny move. He switched positions with Ulan. That's pretty funny. I remember back in Dragon Ball Z during the World Tournament between Goten and Trunks. And Bulma got angry. She got beating the hell out of Ulan. It was pretty funny. That was like a nice callback. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z and like nostalgia, like that's something you should think about. That's like for some nostalgia's sake, especially with the Final Flash and Gallic Gun. For nostalgia's sake, think about it. I really did like the episode. How once he calmed down, now and got rid of things that were like in his way. He finally defeated in Magetta, and he even destroyed part of the ring. But one of the things I remember the most is that Magetta crying at the end because Vegeta called him a metal piece of junk. And we said it himself, as a metal man, he's strong physically but not mentally. So if he wanted to, we could have just if he was asked if you knew all that, why couldn't you say it? But Goku said it would have been boring if you just said it out loud. If you just give away his weakness right away, it wouldn't be fun. Fighting him wouldn't be fun. So basically, Gogeta is as strong as any Hong as you can be, but he has the mental state of a child because of his race. It's pretty funny. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. I did like this episode overall. I gave us so many moments, so many unexpected moments, especially for certain nostalgia sakes, like the Gala Gun and the beating up on Oolong. It's pretty funny. I mean, for certain nostalgia. I gotta admit, like, especially, I gotta admit, seeing the previews for the next episode, we get to see that Cave is a Super Saiyan. Even though he doesn't know the name of his transformation, it's called a Super Saiyan. And I thought he wasn't able to transform into a Super Saiyan because he didn't know it existed, but he's able to transform as well. That means he doesn't have a name. That means he knows about Super Saiyan transformation, but he doesn't know what to call it. Remember, Universe 6 and Universe 7 are different, so they share certain characteristics like twins, but they're different places initially. Anyway, I like this episode. That's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Thank you. This is Son of an Adams. Gave my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 36. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Love.